Now, on this episode of A Prepper's Life. Alright, the bed is full. That means now it's time to put some plants in it. I'm going to do that now, but I also believe I'm going to get some more buckets. As you can see back there as I spin around a little bit, I'm gonna put some in between each one, so I'll have some more hanging tomatoes and peppers and whatever else I might find to put in there. But for now, okay, let's put some plants in this one. Okay, so I'm going to take the little cup off of here, and then when I do that, I'm going to kind of score the roots a little bit and stick it in the ground, stick it in the soil, so I'll kind of whack these roots a little bit, get them stimulated. And then I'm going to go fairly deep with it as well. That way, I'm going to take these bottom leaves off, but that way all these little hairs will become roots themselves. Then I'm also going to put the cage around it. There, that should help to hold it up fairly well. And then after doing that, I'll water it in. Now, if you saw me mix this soil, you saw that I was throwing in some fertilizer and some rock dust, as well as some Micro Start 60 fertilizer, I believe, too. It just kind of helps. It just adds to the growth effect of the soil. Some of these terms I don't have at the tip of my tongue at the moment, but anyways, you get the idea. But now the idea is to plenty of water, and soon I will start making compost tea and feeding that to about once a week. I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of these in, and then we'll do some peppers, and after that I gotta go get some more buckets and hangers so I can get those up. Okay, I've got 5 tomatoes left. They're all going to go in buckets. What's left now is basil and chilies. Some of those chilies will go into buckets as well. The rest I'm hoping to get into this bed. I'm going to have to do something else because I got a lot of basil. And it's actually getting up there pretty big. It won't be too long before I can start pulling the leaves off of those. I don't know. I'm just going to start doing it. We'll see how it turns out. Alright, so I am going a little bit off of the square foot gardening concept, where you mark off your gardening area in square feet, and then plants go into the square feet according to the guides for that particular plant. I'm not necessarily going to follow those guides, but I am going to kind of get a guesstimate of each square foot in there, and then that will kind of help me plot where this stuff goes. It's not a science, it's an art, so to speak, and I'm sure that there's many of you out there that will disagree or agree. I don't know. I don't care. I do it this way. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to figure about a foot right here, right there, and then all I'm going to do is make me some lines. So, and like I say, that's not a perfect foot, but kind of gives me the idea. And all I'm going to do is kind of dig in some lines with my fingers, just so I can get an estimate, a visual guide, so to speak. And then come back and get this one. I'll kind of do the same thing this way. I'm just gonna figure about like so. It's not, like I said, it's not going to be perfect. I don't expect it to be perfect, but it's going to be kind of a guideline. But that will give me an idea of where I want to put my other plants. So last time I did this, I actually went and marked a foot around the edge, every foot, and then put a little screw down and then tightened strings across. And it was kind of time consuming and silly because that's quicker and then the string's not in the way. Anyways, let's get some more stuff planted. All right, I've got the top of that pile put in here so it can continue to compost. This is what's left right there. It is ready to go. I've already got one 5-gallon bucket of it over here to start the process. But before we start the process, we need to get the fabric down at the bottom. That roll is going in there, and that fabric has